Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion, and today I'm looking at Smelly Cat on the ZX Spectrum. Not the kind of thing I expected to be doing this morning, but hey. Yeah, the Spectrum hasn't had a lot of love on the channel lately, so I thought I'd bring it back some, because, you know, the Spectrum deserves all the love it can get. A very underrated little machine, and I had a ZX Spectrum 48K, was my first introduction to the Spectrum world. And then I went up to a 128+2, so it was kind of a jump, really. I sort of missed out the toast rack version of the Spectrum and went straight to the 128+2, which I think was when Amstrad had taken over it, actually. A bit more of a sleek design with the tape deck built in, and a big grey machine at that. Plus they made a black one, which was quite sleek as well. And that was, I think that was after the +3, because the +3 was a nice black... It was a disc version of the Spectrum, the +3, and then the +2 that was a black version as well, which was quite nice looking, actually. Can't ignore a black Spectrum, man. Anyway, Spectrum, very underrated, lovely little machine, and actually in some respects I prefer that over the Amstrad and the C64. There's a bit of controversy for you, but at the end of the day, it's personal preference. Yes, the Spectrum didn't have many colours, but due to that, and games that... I mean, yes, there was colour clash, you know, we've got to get over that, but the Spectrum itself, the sprites were easily seen, whereas they kind of got lost, I think, in the realms of colour, which is a bit of a shame. But there you go, the Spectrum, lovely machine. So yes, this is Smelly Cat, and it's a lovely little game, actually. So it's a very, very simple platformer, and we like simple because simple works. Now, the idea of the game is literally to collect the fish bones in the levels, and that's it. You'll see that I am emitting an aura of I think that's either fleas or just smell. But yeah. Now, as far as I know, I don't know whether that smell can be used in any way. I'm literally using a joystick at the moment, and I can't find anything other than jump to use. So unless you sort of have to get enemies to walk into your whiff, then I'm not too sure. Anyway, it's a lovely little game. Let's have a look at it graphically. Look at your cat. Look at him. He's lovely, beautiful little puss cat. Yes, I have cats. I'm a cat man. A cat man do. Yes. Lovely sprites, actually, really nice sprites. It's very Manic Miner, some of this. I kind of like that, though, the level design being very Manic Miner-esque. I do think that is a nice little touch. Now, you're not against any sort of timer here. You do have an energy level, which is nice. However, things like that kill you in one hit. Big dogs equal dead cat. Anyway, so yeah. Gather up the fish bones, complete the level, move on to the next, headbutted that dog right in the groin. Not a good thing to do, but there you go. Actually, really, really nice game, and the music's nice too, but we'll move on to all the criteria shortly. So yes. It's nice to have a little jaunty platformer to play. Especially, you know, the Spectrum has so many games to offer. I'm going to die again now. Sorry, this dog's doing my nutting. Anyway. We'll get on with it. I love the that sound effect there. Always reminds me of School Days. Was it Back to School? School Days, wasn't it? School Days was the first one. Always reminds me of one of the sound effects in that game, but there we go. But yes, the levels are drawn very nicely. We'll have a look at the UI, shall we? Because that's always a nice thing to have a look at. So in the top left, we've got... it's not in English, by the way. So I'm just going to have to assume that puntos means score. Then you've got energy bar, and then you've got your lives. So there you go. Not too hard to figure it out, really. So that's at least a good thing. Now, how do we get this last fish bone? We'll just drop through. Ah, there we go. So yeah, lovely little end screens as well. When you finish the level, you get this nice little jaunty ditty, which is lovely. Which is good. The animations are really nice as well. Absolutely love the animations. They're really nicely done. And this is one of those games that you can go and download for free, or you can offer a amount of money for. Please go and support the developer, because this one's a bit of a good one. So, you know, we always want to support developers because we want more. We want more retro goodness from these developers. And if we show them the love, they'll show us the love right back again. So there we go. Let's get some coin in their coffers. Anyway, so we'll move on to controls. Very simple. Left, right, up, down. Well, left, right, jump. And that's it. Yeah, left, right, and jump. There's no up or down. So there you go. Very simple done. And that's what we like. Simple is as simple does. And you can pick up and play this game due to that fact. You're going to know no complicated controls, no extra buttons to worry about. Just get in there and have some fun with your Smelly Cat. There you go. Love the fact they've actually used the Friends theme at the start of the Smelly Cat. I don't mean the I'll Be There For You theme. I do actually mean the Smelly Cat theme that Phoebe sings. Yes. So, no, I'm not going to do a rendition for you, as disappointing as that may be. It's too damn early in the morning for that. And some very precision jumping in this game, absolutely. But adds to the difficulty, adds to the challenge. We like a challenge, we do, as long as it's not too difficult. But there you go. But absolutely loving this so far. Really nice game. It's one of those games that I probably would have put in the budget range of $1.99, and back in the day. I wouldn't have said this was a $9.99 title, but this is definitely one that you'd pick up from WH Smith's at $1.99, and I would have been pretty happy with that. I'd have been very happy with that. Considering that I spent $1.99 on Spiky Harold, and bloody hell, that game was hard. So yeah. Oh, nice little nod there to Jet Set Willy as well, except for it's not a big foot, it's a Spectrum. Haha, great stuff. Anyway. So you got sound and music in the game, which is great. So 128K and absolutely lovely. And you can hear the music for yourselves. I will just shush for a moment. And trust me, you will be humming that once you've been playing the game a while. You'll start to hum that yourselves. Yes, you will. Because that's what's happening in my head right now. Anyway, and yeah, so the sound and the music are really, really nice. The theme tune going through the game is really nice. It adds a lot to it as well, which is quite cool. Like I said, I love the little ditties at the end of the levels as well. Really cool. But yeah, it's just nice to have something a little bit more, I'd say, original, really. I don't know whether that scent that I am emitting there actually does anything. Somebody, maybe even the developers come in and say hi. Maybe you can let me know, because I'm not overly sure if I've set this up properly. I mean, I'm just used Kempston joystick and it's not giving me any options to fire anything. It's a jumpy game. So unless you've got to sort of wade into the enemies so they actually catch your scent. Trying to work out what that is. I can't remember if it's a bug or a dragon. Be a bit weird if it was a dragon, but hey, never mind. It's not within the realms of impossibility, is it now? That's the beauty of gaming. Use your imagination. So, playability, absolutely on the money, this game. It's lovely playable, and I think you'll enjoy it. If you're a platforming fan, you're going to lap this up. If you're a cat, you're going to lap this up. If you're a human being who loves cats, you're going to lap this up. It's instantly accessible as well, which makes it a top game in my eyes. So I'm actually really impressed with this. So replay value, yeah, of course, it's got a lot of replay value. Absolutely. So ticking a lot of boxes here. Ticking a lot of boxes. I think it's done very well with a unique selling point of the fact that you're a smelly cat. There you go. But that scent has got to do something, surely. I mean, what am I missing here? Am I missing something? Anyway, let me know in the comments, because if you've played this game or you go and download it after watching this video, I will put a link in the comments for you so you can go and check it out yourselves. Runs off emulation, also runs off an actual Spectrum, so there you go. I'm using, as you can see, Retro Virtual Machine, because that's one of my favourite emulators for especially the Spectrum and Amstrad. Got some nice games planned for you guys in the coming weeks ahead, which is cool. The GX 4000 being one of them, because there's some homebrew games on that which I really want to show you. So that'll be coming in the near future. But yeah, go and support the Retro Virtual Machine developers as well. It's a completely free download. They have a Patreon. Go and pop that on. So go and have a look. So age range, I'm going to say any, because it's a pick up and play, and it's pretty much aimed at anybody. You know, it's all about those precision jumps, those pixel perfect jumps that we all love so much. But do you know what? If it was too easy, it wouldn't be fun, would it? He says. Anyway, so yeah, absolutely lovely game to start my day with today, and I hope that it's actually given you some incentive to go off and get your Spectrum plugged in and have a go. And if not, then you know, get your favourite emulator, have a go, and let me know what you think in the comments. I love this game. Also, there was brought to my attention that the my other videos were running at 25 frames per second. I think I've fixed that for this video, but can you let me know in the comments, please? As for some reason the capture was running at 60 frames per second, but the timeline was running at 25, which is a bit strange. But yeah, let me know. Let me know if this is any smoother for your eyes. Yes, look at it with your eyes. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes of play, and with the volume pumped up so you can actually hear the full game. Anyway, thanks ever so much for joining me on this Wednesday morning, and I will catch you again real soon with something new to look at. So again, thanks very much, guys. I'll be back very soon, and as usual, from me, it's bye for now. Ta-da!